told you about tankering, where you are going that they should once in a while go branch out so that all your water can go there.
Yes, sir. We are doing that. We wanted to date some locations. In this area, there is a city for the family. Stone based.
What is here?
Sir, sharp sensor. Gradually we are done.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is this?
It's a hardcore, sir. All this one, the hardcore is finished. This one.
This is finished.
No, this one is stone based. Already is ready, sir. 20 cm stone base is ready, sir.
Now, does it mean that the whole of here there is no place that is stable as I directed, that there is a place you are digging the site, the stable place you are digging? The warning letter given to CCC for slow pace of work is hereby revoked. The slow pace of work is excellent, the job quality is excellent, and the controller, every day she's sending me progress reports, and I've told them in the office, if you are changing controllers, if she's acting, she continue to act until when she becomes substantive controller, because she's doing very well. You don't change a winning team. So I'm very happy with the Ministry of Work staff that are supervising the projects bumper to bumper, and I want to commend CCC, very reputable company. They have decided to work, and you can see the quality of their work and the speed of the work.
Okay, sir. The president's 1 year anniversary is coming up on May 29th. Are you working towards making sure that this is completed by that time?
It may not be completed, but we have substantial completion. And all over the country, we have a lot that this day. But you know, Mr. President is not a 1 year anniversary person. He's a man that is committed. He came to, overturn, our misfortunes. And so, when I was governor, I don't believe in 100 days in office. So when you have a job to do, it doesn't matter, if it takes you 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. But the important thing is like taking off a plane. It's quite, a load to take off, But Mr. President has just taken off. And, we will soon be cruising this country. We'll soon be cruising. It's not easy, but we will soon be cruising.
You talked about paucity of funds when you were talking with earlier. Are we going to be seeing, for instance, tolling the road to generate funds, so to speak?
Yeah, this is under HDMI, program. But until we have a serious investor who can take over from the contractor and probably, subcontract the job to the contractor, we are still committed to completing this project. And that's why Mr. President asked me to go around the entire country. And I'll be visiting a lot of projects, a couple of times. Like this one, I visited about 3 times to make sure. And there is something worthy of commendation to CCC because they were being owed from the past administration on this job. And I said to them, you have to trust us. You have to, commence construction because the people are suffering. And they have just done that. So we commend them very highly. So it's on our part to go and look for money for them. Every sector of the economy requires attention. And so Mr. President is managing it very well. And we want Nigerians to be patient with him, to support him, and let everyone do their bit. In every state where we don't have insecurity, we should be able to go back to our farms. We should be able to, assist so that we can feed ourselves. So this hunger that people are talking about is, if we increase our activities in the farm, I'm not saying where we have insecurity that people should go to farm, but you have to know and know very well that the issue of hunger was not a thing of today. It built, even dated back to the past administration. It was there before the past administration because where people cannot, and incidentally, the people who presided over the beginning of insecurity are the ones that are criticizing us now. We had these issues of, farmers said that's, crisis where people could no longer go to their farm. And that was, even 10 years backwards. We have the issue of insecurity, where, farmers are being kidnapped, and that was over 10 years ago. So Mr. President came to solve these problems. And God is with him to solve the problem. And it's very wrong for Labour to embark on strike 4 times within 9 months. It doesn't show patriotism. It doesn't show that they are in this country, they understand the problems we have in this country. So that is what we can say. The paucity of fund is being managed and economically being managed.
Finally, sir, before you got here, what other sites on the road, what other places did you visit in Abia?
Oh yeah, well, beyond Abia State, this project is running all the way from Enugu down to Port Harcourt. So the first section there that is being done by CGC, they are doing fantastically very well. By April, they would have finished their own section, that is 61 kilometers, left with the last section of one carriageway, which is 61 kilometers. And then we now go to an Abbas section being done by Arab contractor. And the Arab contractor, within the next 2 months would have finished one carriageway fully. Then it remains 5 kilometers on the other carriageway. And so we also have issue of being owed by the past administration. But in confidence and in trusting the president, ask them to go back to work. And they're back to work, and they were making efforts on how to get money for them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.